It is, which is brilliant. And we love the fact that Sarah comes along. So we've got a fabulous new to us.
It is,
It is
yeah,
new
very,
to us.
very
And it was
recent,
really
yeah.
busy earlier, so thank you for that. So how do we shop? Now, of course, a lot of you will now know that we are on the YouTube for you to view, which is fabulous. And as you can see, we are in a little bit bigger screen, so we don't have to stand like that together anymore. We can just, don't have to stand.
Breathe out.
We can now, we can all, other than poor old David, so he has to go like that now.
Actually, yeah, it was suited him, didn't it, being a portrait, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a bit like that. So we have to dig a channel for him to stand in, so he's a bit lower, bless him. So obviously you can see us, or you can watch us on the YouTube. However, the YouTube doesn't like us doing the shopping codes. So for everybody that's already been shopping with us, it's no different. You still use your phone on whatever platform that you're watching us on, whether that be the Facebook or the Instagram, or of course you can watch us live on our website as well. So they're the place that you need to go to actually put the shop codes in. Now, all you need to do is type shop and the code I give you. So for the first one, shop core, in the comments below, that reserves it into your basket. You'll receive a message from us that says, thank you very much. You open that message and in there is your link to your basket. You click that link and it takes you straight to your basket on our website. Log in, please log in, because you've got lots of additional benefits by going on there. It's free to join as well. There's no membership on there, so you can just join, no fees or anything, but we give you all the added benefits of joining us. And of course, that gives you straight away 10% off of all products, which is just phenomenal for all of you. So we're going to go with a quiz as well. So very quickly, I'm just going to give you all three questions.
I was just going to add two things though. The other thing I really love is it's still free postage over £35.
Over £35.
Which is amazing.
And that is the basket once all your discounts has come off.
Yeah.
So if your basket, once you've taken all your discounts off, comes to £35, it's free postage.
Which is amazing. And the other thing I was going to say in terms about checking out, we've not got as long, have we?
No. So now, earlier on, you got the longer time because you'd got extra hour, okay? So we've got till, what time are we on now?
Is it an hour after?
Are we 12 o'clock now, everybody,
It's
please?
11 o'clock now.
It's 11. So we finish at 12 on this show. So you've then got to 1 o'clock to check out. For all of those lovely shoppers that were with us this morning, thank you. It was brilliant. But now you have actually got a timeline of 1 o'clock checkout. Okay, so if you're only watching us now for this hour, you have literally got the hour of the show and 1 hour after. So check out your baskets just as a reminder. So how many colours in the rainbow for your first question? And the giveaway, lovely Sarah, she always does lovely things for us because she just is like that, aren't you?
I am like
that, she's brilliant. Is her lovely makes. So, or you might get a little bag of homework. Either way, there'll be something coming your way. So the first question, how many colours are in the rainbow? Don't put the number in, we need the word, okay? So that is your first one.
The word for the number.
Yes, the word for the number. Yeah, thank you for clarifying
that. No, it's so complicated. I was working it out in my own head.
So you had to voice it. Rita's like
out.
me. Yeah, so the word for the number. So yes. That. So thank you. Now this is a phenomenal, we were saying earlier, we had an incredible show. The stuff that is on it is wonderful. Now don't take the title of it as meaning that it's all dark, and because it isn't, because the rub-ons, which are just like my favourite.
We are in love with them.
We've got beautiful florals in here as well. And then in addition to that, look how girly and pink and pretty you can make this. So don't think this has all got to be about all dark and mysterious, even though it suits that very beautifully.
It does. And
you don't have to.
It's I think because we're reaching that time of year, aren't we, where it's too late now for your Christmas purchase. So I wanted to bring you an all seasons collection, which is going to work pretty much any time of the year.
Absolutely.
And that's what this does beautifully, because as you say, you've got your vintage imagery and colour palette. You've got your rich, luxurious blues and golds.
You have.
You've got your florals. There's something in here that is going to work for every style of make that you're probably going to come up with.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's for any age range, I think, this.
Yeah.
So we were saying earlier, the washi tape that Sarah's bought, which is actually free with the rub-ons, has got a tape measure in it. So any of you out there that are sewer, it's going to work for your sewers. It's going to work
not
for
an
the
actual
tape.
accurate tape measure.
It just looks really good.
Please don't try and measure a pattern and be disappointed.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
No.
You'll see it though. It's
You'll
great.
see it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think of that. Anyway. But yeah, we've got some really fun things on here. So the first one is Shop Core. So it's $39.99, saving $14.97. And again, when you check out your baskets, you've actually got an additional saving as well. Now, on here, on the table, but I kiboshed you. I'm not doing that this time. When Sarah's demoing, I'm going to stand out of arm's reach.
She threw a stencil at my last demo and
Ruined it.
Ruined all my texture paste.
I'm really sorry.
Still not talking to each other, are we?
My bad. So this is the only way that you get in this stencil, isn't it? You've got to get the core. This isn't for purchase on its own.
I'll send you on without texture paste on it.
Yeah. Well, I've wiped it. Look, it's cleaned off. It's all on my apron now. It could be on my jumper for a while.
You're going to show the viewers what it
There
is?
you go. That's what you're getting. I love anything with a bit of script.
Yeah.
And text, and then obviously you've got that fabulous floral. So you've actually got like 2 in 1 here.
It's a real great worker stencil list, because you say that it's easy enough to separate out and just have your text in the background, and I just love that. I always love that touch of text on anything. So use it with your paste, use it with your embossing powders. It just is going to give you something that is going to add interest, but not necessarily fight with your focal point.
No, exactly. It won't take over. Then you're going to get, now these are just...
Very, very lush.
These are lush. So this is your Dark Alchemy, and I'm going to try and do it the right way up for you all. So, sorry I've got my back to you, mind you not be able to see me. Look at these papers. These are just amazing. So think about cutting all these elements out of this. There you go. There's that luxury blue and gold. There's your measures. You've even got some measure. I would cut all of these up into strips. On that one, look, you even get the metal on the end. Isn't that brilliant? There's a little sample that I need to share with you that's got this in. So you're getting 3 of each of these papers. Look, it doesn't have to be all grungy. Those are your florals. I think that is beautiful.
And everything's got a lovely soft kind of a slight sepia tinge to it. So all of the papers actually work beautifully together, because they've got an underlying colour tone that's going to match them. But you've got, as you say, you've got everything from vintage pretty to that whole kind of junk journaling, field notes kind of style. I love that chest of drawers.
I just want to open every one and have a look what's in there, because you know that there's treasure. In each drawer, there's a treasure in there, isn't there? Oh, look, your tags. Now, we've got some rub-ons coming up that work beautifully with this. So whether you want to use it as a page, but I would definitely be cutting all of that. Then you've got, I love this as well. I'd snip into all of this as well. I'd take the books out and use them as a collection.
Have them as a stack of books and on the side of a project.
So working with this, you have now got... look, you've got your bottles. And again, but we brought your florals in.
Yeah.
So it isn't all that. And then you've got the little, what's that way? Oh, we've got more bottles, little cases. Suitcase. Oh, it could be somebody that's going on travels. So the joy of this, and then we're back to the butterflies, but there's a lot in here for you to use.
There is.
Masses for you to use.
Both as backgrounds or elements in it that you're going to be able to take out and use as focal points or further layers on your projects. That was very well done. I was waiting to see.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Now, you're also going to get these 2 sets of stamps. Now, these are just delicious. I want to pick them up and share them with you. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one first. Let me just lift that up and again turn it round. It's not glaring, is it?
No.
No, you can see all of that. So first of all, you're getting your potion bottles, but these are perfume bottles. So if you've got a teenager just getting into the makeup and things, absolutely use them.
You can see from the line art how beautifully ornate and delicate they are. So yeah, absolutely that. And use them with the floral backgrounds and emboss them in silvers and golds, and they're going to just look so pretty and delicate.
And I love that you've got, even on some of them, it looks like you've got something in them, which is brilliant. You've also got your sentiments, and I love, one of my favourite ones is here, because I love something like this where you can actually got some space to write.
Yeah.
You've got this one that is a label, so you can actually stick that on as a label. So imagine printing that onto sticky sheets. And then at the top here, one of my favourites is, you know, when you've got, because this is one of your first demos that you're doing, when you've got a specimen, this one, you always see this in the museums, don't you? The figure, a number, whatever it is, numbers.
Or in textbooks or things like that. Yeah,
so
I love
that is, of all of that can be on there, I love that. So it's always the little ones, isn't it?
It is, and that's when you look at a stamp set like this and you break it down, you realise that there are lots of little touches on here that are going to work beyond this collection in so many other contexts.
Absolutely. So that is an absolute winner. Love that one.
I was just going to say, in terms of you saying about the bottle with that's got the fill in it, how Ali has, she's got a love potion stamp in the background to create that background texture, but just by rubbing a bit of gold into that kind of that embossed image gives it a really, really cool look. So
that's
just
fabulous.
That same bottle repeated 3 times.
So you could have gone with all of them, but the repeat effect is fabulous. Unsteady. And this one, oh my goodness. So again, now we're going with the cat, because we've got some cats. Just saying, Sam. You had to keep an eye on it when Sophie were in here. Then we've also got a few different bottles. One of my favourites.
The vial.
Love that.
Test tube.
The test tube one. Love that. I think that would be for everybody. But you've also got these beautiful florals. Now, if I bring this in a little bit, tell me if it's flaring. It actually looks mechanical or stitched.
It's kind of got like a drafting...
drawing design to it. Isn't that fabulous? Love the fact that you've got text in here again in the background.
To be fair, of all the collection, I think that stamp has been the one I've used the most. Because I just love the fact it's a kind of a fragment, so you've not got a straight line to it. So just stamping it off the edge of papers or card fronts, and it just gives an intriguing look to it.
I love this. An almanac.
Yeah. And that fits in the book plate in the specimen slide. Oh,
that's a bit clever. It's almost like it's been designed to work together. Did you know?
I can take no responsibility.
This is fabulous. So all 4 elements there is shop core, $39.99. Now you can get them separately if you want to cherry pick, but I know one of the things I would be doing is absolutely putting another paper pack in.
Absolutely. And also, as we were saying, with that price, you've got a saving of nearly £15.
You have.
So it's effectively...
Well, it's more than £15 when you take your $3.99 off again.
Yeah, exactly.
Your extra off. Isn't it? That's fabulous. So you're almost getting, it's like you're getting the paper pad for free.
So get another one.
So that's your saving. And also, just to clarify, this can only be got with this core. It isn't on any other way. You can't buy it singularly on its own. It is with this core collection. So that one is shop core, $39.99. Now, one of my favourites. I'm so pleased we're going to demo with these, because I'm just blown away by them, because it's like they're not real. When you put them on something, it disappears. It's almost like candy floss and water. It just melts away.
It's like kind of printing without using any technology to do it, isn't it?
How have they done it? It's fascinating. So you're getting 4 designs. So those are the designs that you're getting, which are just phenomenal. You've got labels. Again, you're bringing in those florals as well. All those different, where it says poison, and what does the, external use only.
Indeed.
So, and then the other ones that we've got, I love this because these are free.
They are. It's
your
a
washi
really
tape.
Good value.
Now,
bundle.
I just need to lift this up and show you. So that washi tape is the tape measure that we were referring to. I love that. But then we've also figured out on one of the samples, because I was looking at this and I went, oh, do you know what? You could actually fussy cut and make stickers out of all these little butterflies. And then we found a sample that had happened to.
A sample where it had been used as the background, stickers. And you couldn't even see that it was.
No.
What have we done with it?
Bear with. What have we done with it?
It was
It
there.
was there. Oh, it's here. That's where you left it. Where we left it, and where I left it. Look at that.
So that
Those
background is the
are the
washi
washi
tape.
pieces that have all been cut out individually. Ali, you're amazing. Okay, brilliant. Love that. Absolutely fabulous work. Your DT are incredible,
I
aren't
know.
they?
Don't
Yeah,
keep
they do
telling
have a
them
lot
that,
of
though.
fun.
Don't keep telling
Sorry,
them that, no.
sorry, I'll not. 'Cause love this. So now that's Shop Rub $13.99. Again, you've got a $6.99 saving, and those washi tapes are free. She's just like, oh yeah, well you can have them.
Well,
Let's
again,
put them in.
because they're designed to go with this collection, I like to try and keep as much of the collection together as I can, because I think, you know, when you get this home, when you get core home, you're going to want all the extra pieces.
You are.
So you might as well have them at a price you can afford.
25% of that is out the door.
Oh, blimey.
But I love your. How many meters were you telling me earlier?
There's 10 metres on each of those rolls of washi
That's a
tape.
fair amount of washi tape that you're going to be using. So if you do want to then cut it up, absolutely you've got the versatility to do that, because you haven't just got a little bit and you think, oh, I'm a bit precious about it. You've got so much there to play with and use. It's fabulous.
And that's the thing I always say with the washi, because it's got a slight translucency to it, so it layers over things lovely, then you just tear small elements.
It's
So
lovely, yeah.
As you say, it gives you the license just to be quite generous with how you apply it.
Yes, you don't have to be frugal and think, oh no, they're
Keep
not
it
having,
keep it for
special.
best,
No, you don't need to. This is brilliant. So that one is Shop Rub $13.99. Love, love, love. This is another favourite. This was flying earlier. Excuse the pun with the butterflies. So this is Shop Slide, and this is your specimen slide die set. Okay, $14.99. Another saving of £4, but there's additional. But it's not just this piece. I just need to turn that around like so. There you go. So these are the other elements.
There are. So it makes 3 complete specimen slides in different sizes. But because I could and there was space on the plate, I've also added a little book plate in as well.
Those.
But look how amazing they are. And that's, it takes us back to the point we were making in the previous show about the versatility of the rub-ons, because you'll see the rub-ons used there within each of the slides. It goes onto acetate, onto glass, wood, ceramic. So it's going to give you a seamless finish on so many different surfaces. But the reason I wanted the specimen slides specifically with this collection, because I thought these rub-ons are just look ace within those little frames.
Because you've got the versatility of being able to bring them out to their best.
Yeah, and yes, exactly in that clear format.
So, and again, we've said, doesn't need to be dark. You can actually use it really pretty, but also these are the specimen, but they can also be, you know, the slides that you used to get for your holidays.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Well, that's what
Drop
I was thinking.
them in.
Yeah,
Just slides.
Little memory slides.
Yeah,
and
put your family pictures in here as well. I love that. So if you're into your journaling or your scrapbooking and things like that, this is going to be a must-have, because, again, being able to use this and put photos in there as if they are actual photo slides is super fun. Or maybe you've actually still got, you know, when you actually add real photos.
Yes.
You might have still got the, what were they called? The negatives.
Negatives, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You might have still got some negatives, and they would work in here.
Look fabulous, yeah.
So you could do your scrapbooking, put your negative in, and still be able to, you have to hold it up to the light, don't you? You have to hold it up and go, oh, look, there's Grandma.
And because these
I can't see now.
open and fold, you just blinded yourself. Because these they open and they fold shut like this. Obviously, this one has little holes in the corners you can use your brabs. So if you don't want to have something sealed in there forever and ever, then you can leave it that it opens back up. So if you want it as a pocket that you're gonna keep your negatives in, then as long as you seal it at the bottom, etc., then you can be kind of taking
like that. That is going to be your first demo as well. So we're going to be sharing a
lot
lot of this.
I'm trying not to lose my acetate.
Lose your acetate, because when it's gone, it's like, oh, right, okay, well, that's disappeared.
Invisible.
Let's cut another one. So our core, oh, thank you everybody for joining us again this hour. 25% of the core. We've got 40% of the rub-ons. Oh my, and 40% of the slide. Do you know what? Can you do this demo? Because last time we got to the end and we couldn't show you the
matchbox
because it had gone. Shall we do the demo? Because there's lots more. So stay with us. Okay, let's do the second question, because we got to the last 7 seconds or something in the first show, didn't we? And we were just
We
merrily
did.
chittering away. How many colours in the rainbow? Okay, how many colours in the rainbow? And you need to type in the actual word. And it's not 6 and it's not 8. How many lives does a cat have? Need the word. How many lives does a cat have?
It's less than 10.
Yeah, it's more than 8. We're so naughty. Get it done.
That's advanced arithmetic for me at this time of the day. Any time of day, any
And
day.
it's Friday. Oh, it's Friday. The weekend.
I
Isn't
know.
it? You can see it, can't you,
We've got that
everybody?
Friday
you can just
feeling,
see.
haven't we?
It's just there on the horizon.
We're ready for Friday.
These are spectacular. Now, when I say I've fallen in love with it, where's that one gone? These rub-ons melt. They do melt.
They do. So, sorry.
I can't actually... Go on, Sam.
She's still...
I'm fascinated. Find the rub-on there. Rub your hand over it.
So that's the paper.
Now you rub on the other ones and find them. You can't find them, can you?
So this and this one are rub-ons.
Even with your nail, you
they
can't actually physically feel it.
into the paper, and that's one of the things that I think is deceptive when we're looking at these rub-ons, because they come on an acetate carrier sheet. So you think, oh, they're going to apply to the surface and be really shiny, but actually, once you apply them to the surface, then they become very matte, and they just fade into the background. The other thing to point out about these rub-ons, because Olga, who is our designer for these, is slightly obsessed with the rub-ons and getting amazing effects, is this is a good example of one. You can see here, this is the back of the sheet. You've got your white areas and then other areas which are clear. Only the areas that are white will be opaque, so they will stand out against your dark surfaces because they've got a solid base. But then some of these other rub-ons will actually just fade into or onto the surfaces that you're using, and they've got a completely transparent background. So when I'm using, say for example, these beautiful florals here, you can see all those kind of the solid elements that are on there. But when we turn it over on the front, you can see you're going to have these watercolour effects and fades around those solid images that are transparent. So it gives you a really clever combination of kind of strong focal point and then a very gentle fade out, which makes, of course, cutting them out really easy, because then you don't need to worry about being particularly precise, because you know you've got that watercolour look.
There you go, look, there's your watercolour in effect. It's just got a little bit of extra texture around the outside edge. And again, that's on, and I can't find that.
No, it is. It's straight, flat onto the acetate. I mean, if you were to use the wont glass or acetate, and then you were to get a knife or a pokey tool, etc., you could scratch them, but that's pretty much the only way you're going to lift them up. They literally do kind of blend into that. So what I want to do with this specimen slide, so you can see I've cut them out of the dark alchemy papers with that fabulous measuring tape look, because I think that's going to give me quite a fun effect. And I'm going to do double rub-on effect here. Oh yes.
Oh.
Let's
and again,
let's push this
no safety net.
I know, exactly. I do. Well, look at what happened when I did all my own stunts last time.
I ruined it.
Somebody came and cut my high wire. Some blood all over the counter.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to.
It was
amusing.
A lovely moment.
Yes.
We'll have it to treasure forever.
Yeah.
So you can see how beautifully detailed this rub-on is, and this is going to be a clear rub-on. So it doesn't really matter which way up I put it. I'm just wanting to give myself some background detail that's going to go behind that aperture in the window. So I'm placing it on my base somewhere that I know that I'm going to catch that main detail and have that visible. And then let me just use the rub-ons. I think oh no, these ones don't come with a lolly stick. I was just looking at the back of that packet to see. So I'm just using a bone folder. Basically, any blunt object will give you that great burnish down onto the surface. And we'll have some areas that go off the edge of this specimen slide, because that's...
And this is not any special technique or anything you're using here. You're just literally applying pressure to adhere it to the paper. We're not using any heat transfer. There's no glue or anything involved in any of this.
No, it's just, it really is. I'm just giving this, because it's got so much fine detail in it, you won't really notice if you're missing anything. But you can see how beautifully that main image is just coming. And there you go. So you've got that look of a printed kind of architectural paper almost straight onto your surface. So when we put that through our specimen slide, it's going to look great. But what I want to do now is put a bit of acetate behind my window, because then we can put another rub on that'll be floating over the top of the background that we've created.
Wow.
Because it's just
I'm sorry,
magical.
I just need to...
Don't lose me acetate.
I'm not going to lose your acetate.
I'm looking for my pin flare. I say my pin flare, I'm just stealing it from under the counter.
Yeah, that's disappeared. It's that.
Lovely,
I would not know that wasn't printed on that piece of cardstock.
The level of detail, again, this is, I think, where rub-ons have moved on in the world of craft from those that we remember from the old kind of lecture set days, is that level of detail wouldn't previously have adhered and transferred across. There wouldn't have been enough adhesive that you could put on that would be on the image to make that transfer happen.
And don't think of these as stickers. So these aren't shiny stickers that you're going to peel off and stick on. You can actually snip into and only use sections of these, can't you?
Absolutely, and this is a really key point about your rub-ons, because I've obviously got my back up here, but if I left this face down on a glass mat or a crafting surface without the carrier sheet, it will adhere wherever I leave it. It will find a way of attaching itself. So always try and keep them on your carrier sheet. It also keeps the adhesive fresh as well.
Yes.
It kind of stops that adhesive from drying out. So keep them on the carrier sheet and cut out the element that you want to use is always the best way of doing it. Now let's find one of the little moths, and we can have a moth floating above that background.
There's an awful lot of images on here as well. Well, you've absolutely packed it full of imagery. Olga
is the person to give credit for on this. She is insistent that we shouldn't have a millimetre that's not filled.
No.
Which can sometimes make it look a bit daunting for you when you get that sheet home. But because we've got things like those watercolour splatters around elements, you don't need to worry.
No.
It's designed that actually they're quite soft, the outlines. So you're going to be able to take elements out of this and still keep the main kind of collection in the sheet. And then let's put this moth, so it's going to sit in the middle of our...
And again, we're not going to use any... we're not heat embossing it. We're literally just using a flat surface.
So sometimes I provide you with a lolly stick with the the old wooden lolly sticks with my rub-ons. I don't think this set comes with that. Use a bone folder. Use the brush, the handle of your brush, just as long as you've not got a sharp edge on it, which is obviously going to. You can see how that's already lifted, can't you? You can see there as it's already transferred across. And there you go.
Love this.
So it's kind of stuck itself down because of the adhesive behind the acetate. But look there, you've got that. It will float now above it.
I love that.
Now, of course, I've done that with the specimen slide because we've got the acetate window, and it just shows you how nicely that adheres to acetate. But equally, if you're building up designs on your pages, remember that your rub-ons will layer over the top of each other. So I could have applied that moth directly onto that background on a page. I wouldn't need something in between the two of them.
Right.
The rub-ons can layer on top on top of each other and give you that fabulous effect, which has got no dimension to it, but looks dimensional.
I just cannot believe how much they melt. And again, I can rub my finger over there, and other than going from really silky to then not feeling quite so shiny, even on acetate, I can't feel where that join starts and ends at all. They're absolutely phenomenal. So for this one, it is Shop Rub, $13.99, and remember you're getting the washi tapes, and then these fabulous, these specimen sliders. It's Shop Slide, $14.99. Again, you've got a 4-pack. You always bring us cracking savings, don't you? So those are the, I love this. Let me just pop that down because I want to watch the demo as well. Sorry, everybody.
Well, we'll just do one more quickly, but then I'll put these to one side because if we can squeeze in a third demo, I think I can incorporate them into a card.
Oh, nice. So, bear with. I've got to go and get the pin pad thing.
You say the pin pad?
Yeah, this. I don't know how to drive to you. Well, me and you together, we're about as good as, aren't we, with the technology? Just a minute, I've got to put my eyes on so I can actually see it. Hello, Amanda.
Hello,
Thank you for joining us, Amanda Wegram.
Oh,
all
hi,
of
Amanda.
Sarah's rub-ons are fabulous.
Oh,
there
bless
you
you.
go. There's a testimony, and multiple kisses you're getting. So she loves you. And then Ali.
Ali C.
Yeah, there she
Ali
is.
Karubia.
She went, oh, thank you. I loved playing with this collection. The rub-ons are beautiful. You can tell.
Yeah.
Ali, you can tell. It's just beautiful work you've done. It really is. Oh, thank you for joining in, ladies.
So you don't need it. So I've just got some fluff there. That's just really annoying me. Don't know which side of the acetate it's on. Anyway, we'll move on. Let that fluff go. You don't need any particular quality of acetate. Don't use your best acetate. I've literally used sheets. I don't even know what brand it is. I'm not needing anything that's heat resistant or is going to be a particular quality. I'm just wanting something that's going to give me a clear surface to adhere my rub-ons to. So this is how easy these specimen slides are to build. You're going to be having lots of fun die cutting from all the different papers you have. As I say, the theme that you use them, cut them out of metallic papers to give that look of old, kind of that real kind of old metal slides. So we've now got our surface here, and then we'll have another pick of our rub-ons, and then we'll definitely move on.
I want to bring these in so I can show you what you're getting. So you're getting this, okay. Those are your 4 designs. Can I just borrow your washi tape as well? That's so open.
The open ones, yes, of course.
So those are your 4 designs, and then look at this.
Should we put them out onto some cards?
We've got the card, so we can show you, because you do come very organised, don't you? But look at this.
And the thing is, that sheet of card isn't showing you how many images you get on there, because the repeat's quite, I think it's a 35 centimetre repeat on the images.
So it's like 1.5 rulers long.
Yeah, so you're going to get lots of different butterfly images.
That is just delicious. And this one is made up of like a collage of measurements. Love that. Oops, I will put that back on.
So with 10 metres to go out, I'll let you tear that off if you want to.
Absolutely not, don't waste it. And then this one, look at this. So you've got your moths.
Just put the text in the background.
Look at that.
And they're flying out, you know.
They are flying. Oh, they are, you're not kidding. Look, aren't they just stunning? Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous colourways. So this, even if you just have the rub-ons and you then use these as stickers, there's a lot to work with this. This is going to go with lots of collections. So maybe you're somebody that collects 2 Red Robins Flower of the Month. These are going to make incredible backgrounds for you.
Yes, absolutely. And I was just thinking though, another way I could have done the background on this would have been to put the butterfly washi tape in the background and then have the rub-on on the top. So, once you get them home, you'll see lots of different styles of designs that you can apply them to.
Oh, right, okay. Our lovely, hi Jonathan, sweetheart, hi.
Hello.
So our Jonathan is asking a question.
Indeed.
Can you use the metal shim to cut the slides from fabric? I don't see why not.
I haven't tried to do that, but I don't see a problem with it because, of course, it's not a super detailed die. So, in terms
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Sorry. So she's put, "Hi Amanda." The auto cue translates stickers to
knickers.
when you say. So when you've got
So you've been applying your knickers to everything.
Yeah. So across the bottom, the ticker tape that comes across the bottom that gives you the, what are they called? Like the subtitles.
Yeah.
Every time I say stickers, it's not actually putting that on the screen. And apparently it's giving you all a great deal of amusement. Oh, I'm glad I'm keeping everybody happy.
Oh, well, you can't.
These are stunning. Love these. So remember, you can actually get these as extras as well. So add this in to your core. If you're buying the core bundle,
I'm having a dilemma.
So if you're buying the core bundle, you have got Shop Core $39.99, which is phenomenal, and then add in these rub-ons because they are just, well, you've designed them to work with them, but I would have multiples of these because once you start working with them, they're just fabulous.
I mean, one of the reasons why we've included this sheet of fabulous kind of labels with it is I just thought, again, in terms of layering up your projects, all of these various kind of vintage style labels are just going to make such a great finishing touch to projects,
Look at
tags.
this.
Oh, that's such an amazing.
Do you know,
make,
this make.
It's really captured your imagination.
It really has. I am absolutely blown away by this because I can appreciate every little bit of detail that's been used in here. So the incredible Sarah Edison. Like you were saying earlier, she's even gone to the detail of putting the rub-on the pencil.
I just think that's...
It's just, and then used one of the words out of the papers to actually have that so it sits inside. Adding accents to all of these, and these are all free, but these have all been snipped out of the papers. Now, when you turn this over, look at the detail that you can go to in here.
Again, rub-on.
It is. And again, on here, these and... well, I can't even tell you if it is or not because I don't know.
No, I don't know. That's a rub-on on acetate.
That is.
I can feel that.
Oh, right, okay. Then that's your clear one.
Yeah.
Looks really cool, doesn't it? Your periodic table, I'm going to say. Maybe.
The alchemical table of symbols.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what.
No, we don't know.
Look at this.
We're still trying to work out how many colours are in a rainbow, aren't we?
Yeah. Because do you go for the solid colours or is it the blended hue in the middle? Do you go tones?
You can't count those.
We're not counting them. We're just going for the colours.
The between 6 and 8 colours.
Right, okay. Then look again. This is your.
Oh, see what you got on your coloured acetate. So you know, like when you've got fossils caught in amber.
Oh, look! Do you want me to tip that forward?
I think she's got actual seeds in there.
Yeah, there's something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely something in there. I'm not opening it.
No.
So these are your stamps. Look how amazing all the stamps and everything are working together. These are all out of your paper pack. Look at that. That's one of your ones that you've used a lot of. Again, these are the rub-ons. Look. Oh, there we are. Look, there's your stamp. The work that's gone into this is phenomenal. And then that is one of the papers. Look, it's even a proper, it looks like a proper ruler. That is incredible work. So, yeah, hats off to you for that one because you've done an incredible job. Beautiful piece of work. So you can see just how detailed you can actually work with this. And it all works beautifully. So we're working with the slide. So shop slide, $14.99. And that gets you 3 sizes as well as that plate. So, okay, shop's like 66% of the slides.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, so these again, flying. Anyway, and then we've got shop core, 33%. And remember, shop core, that is the only way you're going to get this stencil as well. So if you're falling in love with this stencil, this is the way to get the stencil, okay, in that one.
Now, I'm not saying you'll get this every time, but this is a good point just to say if you're in doubt about whether you've got your transfer having gone across before you start lifting your acetate. Can you see how it's gone a bit cloudy?
Yes.
And that means that effectively it's left the acetate and is now on the base layer. So you can see with that. Try and get my my finger underneath the acetate there. And you can see how that's now just going to be hanging in that window. And the only bits that we've got left on the acetate are the ones that were on the paper, would have been on the paper.
Look at that. Oh,
so
look.
How cool that is.
That is just brilliant. Oh, we love it. We're loving this.
I think it's just they're lovely products to have for those finishing elements where
Yes.
you really want something to look like you've thought it through from beginning to end.
Yes.
And those finishing touches, which may not always be immediately kind of jump out and hit you between the eyes, but when somebody sits and looks at something, you realise, oh my goodness.
Well, from this morning and
Even
coming
this
in,
morning we've been like,
oh, okay.
I've seen things that I hadn't even seen the first time I
and
got
it's
the samples.
beautiful. It really is beautiful. And then again, using all your other things. So I'm just going to share some of these samples because I think you really do need to see them.
Shall I do a mini reset?
Yeah, you do a mini reset again. Oh, Sarah, you've done it again. Look at this.
Edison.
Yeah, Sarah. Edison. Look, you've got your lace and you've got your extra pieces in, so you can keep it really quite girly as well. So it doesn't have to be the dark side of anything. Oh, this is beautiful. Now, that is using your papers to the best. Look at that. That is a piece of artwork, isn't it? You definitely put that in a picture frame.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe put your lights and things in it. Or maybe if it's one of the shadow boxes, you could put your little bottles in the bottom.
And Sarah did do an amazing sample. I forgot to pull it out because it was up in my studio, but she's created alcoves with it, with little vials in the alcove. So you can really create
cool is that?
Kind of 3D scenes as well.
Then obviously so that is shop core, that is the core. So shop core, $39.99. Again, only way you're going to get your stencil. You get your stencil, your 8x8 paper pack, and you get your 2 A5 stamp sets. And the stamps are just incredible. Then what Sarah's just been demoing are these fabulous. So this is your specimen slider set. So shop side, $14.99, a saving of £4 on that one. You can then get the paper pad, an extra one for $12.99, because the savings that you've got on the core, you can actually put, because you've got $14.97 saving and then another $3.99 to come off the $39.99, and the paper pad on its own is $12.99. So I would absolutely be putting an extra paper pad in. The stamp sets on their own are also available. So it's A5 Drink Me stamp set, shop Drink or shop Spell. Again, both $14.99, but your biggest saving is here. And I just want to, because Sam is on the camera, let's just go to the feline, because I think Sam would love this. So you're getting the stencil and these, look at these stamps, Sam. These are a bit special, aren't they? Love these. So this is shop feline, and you do get A5 and the silhouette stencil. You get in both of them, okay? So again, $14.99. For those of you that already know the Funky Fossil blending brushes, this is something that I think needs to be in everybody's shopping trolley, because the blendability, they're beautiful and soft, they're domed, but it's the sizes that really matter, because you've got big coverage right down to your small. So if you're just blending in a small area, it helps. And then, of course, we can't keep this in. So this is Shop Star 150ml paste pot, $9.99 again, okay? And then we have got, finally, right at the very end, and I think this is our next demo,
It is.
Shop Spiral, Starry Spiral die set, and this is $9.99. So I'm going to take these over here. Quiz, everybody, quiz, because you will be getting some of our Sarah's lovely makes. So, first letter, how many colours in the rainbow? We need the word, so the word number, not the number, the word for the number. How many lives does a cat have? And again, we need the word. And then what is the tallest land, okay, important land animal in the world? Those are your 3 questions. I'm moving that because you've got the tape.
And it isn't a David Waite, is it?
No. Well, he's close, I think.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think, oh no, David's partner's taller, he's 6'7"?
Really? Oh, good grief.
Yeah, 6'7". Yeah, I feel like a hobbit at the
a
side
hobbit
of them.
in the world of the giants.
It's like, hello.
I love it.
Now this is beautiful. I love this.
So this is the starry spiral die, and we've had to do a little bit of quick footwork, haven't we? Because we had a bundle on the previous hour that sold out, and therefore I've had to rethink this demo. So I have, in impromptu Blue Peter fashion, made my own stencil between shows using our fabulous Pro Cut, and just literally taken this starry spiral die on a piece of acetate through my machine, and it's cut beautifully, so I'm really delighted with that. So I'm going to use it as both a stencil and as a focal point. Now, we were saying earlier, weren't we, Amanda, that in terms of this die, I wanted to keep it at a really affordable price point for you, and it's only it's $9.99, isn't it? So I decided not to put a circle with it to cut it out. So this cuts into your card front, as we can see here, because I figured if you're anything like me, you probably do have plenty of circle dies that are going to do that job for you. So rather than adding to the metal and the price, I'm hoping you're going to be able to source your own circle to cut this out. But if you want to leave it in the card front as an element that's cut out of the front of your design, you can absolutely do that too. It's just quite cute to be able to have it as a circle topper as well. A la Exhibit A. Fig one.
Yeah, fig one.
Big one.
That one. Oh, I love that stamp. And then, look at that.
So that's the look we're going for in terms of doing this make. But the coloured paste that we had on that bundle at 9 o'clock sold out as well.
They go.
These things are sent to dry us.
They's gone, these.
So we thought, well, we'll do our party trick, won't we? Our favourite party trick, which is to colour our starlight paste with some of our cadence waxes. So we don't care, do we?
No.
We're gonna have our own stenciled image. So I've made a stencil, and now I'm going to colour my paste. So see how it goes beautifully out onto the.
Yeah, there's no having to travel with it and go. Oh.
No, it's got a nice. I mean, you see that. If I left that now, they'd be very angry with me here. But if I left that would just dry over time in that shape. It's not going to collapse in on itself. It's like a souffle.
Yeah, it is, but it's like a what is it? Iceberg.
Oh yeah, it is.
Look at that.
Hopefully,
you have to be really careful of them icebergs.
Hopefully, this demo is not the Titanic. It's all over. Right, I'm just going to take the paste off my palette now so I can lift some of my wax out.
So this is our Cadence finger wax. It is phenomenal.
You don't need much.
You don't.
Trying to be very...
because we've done this before and it mixes beautiful.
So you can see
Look at that.
Silver's just going to give me now... you still get the holographic of the glitter, which is super, super cool. But you can then just pick up that colour, and it's not changing the consistency of the paste.
Nope.
It's not losing its body and its substance, but you're going to get that wonderful colour going through. So if you've got your waxes, if you've got water reactive powders, even your distress inks or any water reactive inks, that will colour it too. So you've got lots of options. That's why we put it in the bumper pot, isn't it?
Oh, this is just the best thing ever, because it is the versatility of this. And like I said earlier, you don't have to remix this. It doesn't all fall to the bottom of the pot and you've got to go mixing it and finding it. It is that good a quality that it's suspended in. It just keeps all the way through.
I may not have put enough silver in this. If not, we're going to get a lovely frosty effect. Now I can't see where this. No, I can't lift the acetate up. Yeah, I shouldn't do all my own stunts, should I? I'm obviously not a quick.
You know, you can. It's doable. Ta-da!
Look how beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that lovely? So you could absolutely use it as it is, and you're going to get a lovely clear. Because of course, the medium it's suspended in has a slightly milky finish to it until it dries, then it dries crystal clear. So we're going to get some kind of frosty looking and some silver effect on this. So
it's
I'm really
beautiful.
pleased with how that's looking. So we'll just gingerly place this down in the other
And how
corner.
good is it that you've been able to then make a tool out of it?
Of the dye?
The dye has then become a tool for you, which is just brilliant.
And obviously, this is that same acetate.
Can you hear how smooth it is?
This is the same acetate that I was using for the specimen slide dies. So you probably will have stronger or better acetate, which will give you a little bit more dimension as a stencil image.
Oh,
Look at it, even that, look how good that is.
It's beautiful.
I'm not going to discard my homemade stencil. But look, I mean, even just working through that stencil design.
Okay, so do you know, this happens every time.
Now I'm stuck to the counter. Lord. It's carnage.
It isn't. No, it isn't. It's all good. It's all under control. I love that. That is special.
Don't tell anyone it's under control. Nobody's going to believe that for a second. Lord love us. We're hanging on by our fingertips here.
No, we're not.
All we need is the camera to go on the wall.
And then we'd be rolling down the actual screen. Oh no, don't do that.
It's not doing it. It's actually doing it opposite way.
So Star, thank you everybody. Alpha 75% as that has gone because I knew as soon as you start demoing with it, it flies because it is incredible. And you get 150 mil. So Shop Star $9.99. And then the spiral on its own. So this sold out earlier in the bundle.
It did.
This is now the only way that you're going to get this fabulous spiral. 25% has gone of this. So yeah, you need to be quick. If this is what you think,
they're a lovely combo.
It is, and the versatility is just wonderful. We love this.
Toppers through to stencils.
Yes.
So
maybe that's going to be your gift tag this year. Maybe you're going to cut acetate out in a circle. All your dropouts are then going to be a shaker, and it's going to be a lovely shaker gift tag.
Yes, that's the other good point, isn't it? All the starfetti we were saying earlier. So
yeah, all of that. Oh,
sorry. I thought something had gone on there.
I'm sad.
I know. I do apologise.
Just wiped it all away.
But you've got a massive tub of it.
Yes. All right, fair enough. Okay.
That is the other good thing about having that larger quantity.
Yes.
You don't get so
precious about it. No, absolutely not. So we've got we can do this. We're on it. We're nearly there. We've got best part of nearly 2.5 minutes yet. In TV land, 2.5 minutes feels like a fortnight. So these are big. It does, honest. Yeah.
So what am I doing now? Do you want me to try and get another demo in?
Is that? Would you want to assemble?
No, not really, because that's wet.
Oh yeah, because we just went off piste a little bit, didn't we? So that is. Let me just bring this in so you can actually see.
Oh, sorry.
That is the form of where we were going. Now, have you got 2 minutes? Can you? I'm going to recap the list. Have you got 2 minutes, really quick?
I've got a very quick assemblage.
Right, lovely. Right, let's go quickly down the counter. This is fast. We've even got stuff on here that I've missed. Sorry, everybody.
What do you mean?
Carol, Julie, Stephanie. Hi.
Oh, hi, everyone.
Oh, so the lovely Stephanie Best. Will the Matchbox die be returning at some point, please? Because she missed it earlier.
I'll have to check stock when I get back. I'll try, Stephanie, though, lovely.
Yeah. Carol, just missed it. Sorry, Carol. You could put real dried flowers into the slides. Nice idea.
I think there was a bit of lavender that was in that slide from Sarah.
Yeah, absolutely. Fab. And then Julie, Starlight is one of the best products she's ever purchased. Wow. That's
really,
isn't
it?
A
really great
so really quick. Dark Alchemy, shop call $39.99 with that incredible stencil because that's the only way that you're going to get that. Shop rub for the rub-ons and you're getting your free washi tape. Shop slide for the actual specimen slides, $14.99. Additional papers, everything is on there that lovely Lewis will put on the screen. And then, of course, you've got Shop Feline and Shop Star, and we've just worked with the Shop Spiral. Oh, you were quick with your assembly, weren't you? Wow.
So, I'm out of breath now.
40 seconds.
Oh. Well, I won't do any of that then. All I was just wanting to show you was
you've only got 1 hour to check out as well.
Yes. And we've got to do the quiz as well.
We've got to do the quiz. So if you just... right.
Yeah. We're done. All I was going to say is these look great on a vintage background.
They do.
You could use your specimen slides.
On there as well.
The look. Bit of washi tape.
Fabulous.
Kaboom.
And our winner for the giveaway is...
Anila Capadia.
Hey,
Hey.
well done, Anila.
We've
Well-
had such a good show,
We have.
Anila. I'm going to give you some bonbons as well.
Oh, bye.
Bye.